Today, we're diving into a heated standoff between Iran and the United States. New sanctions, nuclear talks, and secret tunnels. What's going on? Iran is fuming after the U.S. slapped fresh sanctions on its oil network, just as nuclear talks are heating up. Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson Ismail Baqai called the move a hostile approach and a contradiction to Washington's push for dialogue. According to Iran, these sanctions show a lack of goodwill from the U.S., as both nations gear up for a third round of indirect nuclear talks in Muscat this Saturday. So, what's the deal with these sanctions? The U.S. Treasury Department targeted an Iranian shipping network and an individual named Asadullah Emajomi, who they claim owns the network. This comes after 2 rounds of nuclear talks in Muscat and Rome earlier this month, with a third round set for April 26th, alongside a separate technical meeting on Iran's nuclear program. But that's not all. The head of the UN's nuclear watchdog, the IAEA, Rafael Grossi, raised eyebrows when he urged Iran to explain mysterious tunnels built around one of its nuclear sites. Grossi, who visited Tehran last week, said these tunnels could potentially store undeclared nuclear material, though he's not jumping to conclusions. He's optimistic that U.S.-Iran talks could still lead to a deal, and confirmed that Iranian and IAEA experts will meet to discuss reinstalling surveillance cameras at nuclear sites. Here's where things get tricky. The IAEA recently reported that Iran has ramped up its uranium enrichment to 60% purity, dangerously close to the 90% needed for weapons-grade material. Western nations argue there's no civilian need for such high enrichment, and no other country has done this without pursuing nuclear weapons. Iran insists its program is peaceful, but tensions are clearly running high. So, what does this all mean? The U.S. is flexing its economic muscle with sanctions, possibly to pressure Iran at the negotiating table. Meanwhile, Iran's accelerating its nuclear program, which could be a bargaining chip or a sign of defiance. With the IAEA watching closely and nuclear talks on the horizon, the next few days could be critical.